Well, hey, beauty, come on in. I saved you a spot. It's an open invitation to spend a moment with me, to drop down out of your busy mind and tap into calm with the emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping, and an affirmation inspired by an oracle card. Before I show you that card and we get the message, let's just check in. First of all, we know that tapping is clinically proven, evidence-based, lots of science behind it. I love it because it really helps feed my geeky science mind. And of course, these oracle cards come in with the woo that are really quite accurate when you're connecting on your own with your higher self. And in this collective, it is truly amazing what can come through. So EFT, even if you're a skeptic, even if you're just not sure, your body knows what to release. So give it a chance today and know that tapping is able to help you very quickly turn off those spinning thoughts in your mind, the fight, flight, freeze, fawn, stress response, help you relieve that stress, relax your nervous system, help your body heal itself, and give you clarity so you can make good decisions, among many other things, especially when it comes to relieving stress and emotions and harvesting the amazing energy behind that stuck negative energy. So tapping daily with me or frequently can transform your life the way it has mine. And sometimes we don't remember to use it often, but if you just get in the habit, it doesn't have to be for long. In the throes of some of my most trying times, 30 seconds was what happened. And it really was the ability to stay calm and stay grounded during some really frustrating, anxious times. So we know that EFT itself, and especially this session, are designed to help you feel better regardless of what's going on in your life. And we all have that stress, right? So we're going to just check in with our bodies first. So I want you to put your hand on your heart or anywhere else that feels comfortable. Sometimes even just grasping your wrist, placing your hands in your lap, for instance, will help you check in with your body. And just check from the top of your head as you breathe through your body down to the soles of your feet. Where are you feeling any kind of stress in your body today? And now notice the intensity. We do walk around with a lot of it in our body and we tend to just ignore it, push it away. We've got things to do. So just acknowledge it today and see how intense it is. 0 to 10, 10 being over the top, near panic even. What's that number for you now? Just note it. And take another breath and responsibility for your own well-being. Remember, all you need to do, and if you're new here, what we do is you tap with me, tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. It is that simple. Notice the reactions in your body as I show you this card deck and what happens there, because your body always reacts. This is the Light SEER'S Tarot from Chris Ann. And this is that crazy image on the front. Her eyes are closed, but you can see her eyes open as well. Incredible. Inside the box, it says, and into the gray we follow. Like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in the sunlit hollow, we lose and find what is ours. Dear light and shadow seer, may this deck help you to find what is yours. Isn't that beautiful? So this is by Chris Ann. And being a tarot book, it's thick. Sometimes I will divide the deck in 2 or 3 sections to shuffle. I think we're good today. And we're asking for the collective, for a message that's meant for us today. And whenever this message reaches you, it's timeless, so it is meant for you. So what do we need to know today for the highest good and greatest joy of all? This is the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, look at this dude. Very colorful pentacles and that gorgeous horse. So let's see what this means. In the guidebook, as you know, well, if you're new here, you will learn that I am not familiar too much with tarot. Some people pronounce it tarot. I'm told they're both correct. And I always look up the meaning so we can get all of the messages for everyone. And I, especially some of these decks use different things rather than the wands and cups and swords and pentacles. This one is using it. But it's, let me find the page. Sorry. Okay, we are there. And now I'm on the pentacles and I have to find the knight, which comes after all the numbers, which I always thought that was the reverse, but here we go. Here's the page. Here's the knight. Okay. So take a look at this image again. What's happening in your body? Are you resonating with this beautiful kind of meadow almost here? And the knight walking in front of the horse kind of little canter there behind him. So within this deck, it's light and shadow. So I'll give you the shadow as well, because if you're feeling any type of resistance and you're pulling away, it's not resonating, there's a little resistance there, maybe it'll show up in the shadow part. So the Knight of Pentacles, light seer, diligence and hard work, determination, steadfastness, building material security, safety, being pragmatic, expansion. I need to pull my mic a little closer. I hope you just heard that. And shadow seer, focusing solely on wealth, workaholic tendencies, being selfish or cold, laziness, taking harmful shortcuts, stagnation or feeling stuck, being overly conventional, which, you know, we tend to want to follow all the rules and be conventional, but we could actually be, you know, worried about the money and focusing on that a little too much, not allowing spirit to help you. Working workaholic tendencies and not looking at the whole self-care. So let's just take a look at all of that. And understanding on the seer side is the diligence and the hard work, the determination, the steadfastness, that's all there. And being careful not to be a workaholic, right? But having that ability to build your material security, safety, and pragmatic expansion. So let's take a look at this. He's tailing and tilling his lands. Oh, toiling. I wondered what tailing was. He's toiling and tilling his lands and enjoying every minute of it. More practical than the other knights, he improves things for himself and for those he loves with a steadfast and consistent momentum, devoted to solidifying foundations. He assures you that extra care today will multiply your harvest tomorrow. So it's not giving up on all the hard work, It's taking those steps that we need to take. Sometimes I really do get lazy. Like, I don't want to do it. Okay, so it's time to show fierce loyalty, pride, and trustworthiness, and to tend to your home while uncovering your unwavering ambitions for the future. So, what are those? What are the things that you really have in your wealth of ambitions? Sometimes this energy is so stable that it feels repetitive. So, if you are feeling resistance, or if you kind of prefer to stay in bed, find the joy in your progress. The journey is the thing. Uncover heart stirring enthusiasm by allowing yourself to believe in something brighter. This is a card of infinite expansion, and with time and faith, your seeds will take. Follow through on your plans and promises, and move any stagnant energy that's blocking you from your dreams. And that's what tapping is truly good with, is removing that stuck negative energy so you can harvest the positive, the brilliance that's there. It's always a gift behind what you think is terrible, right? So let's do a little tapping, my friends. So start at the eyebrow point here, the end of the brow by the nose, and we're tapping through. Just follow along. I am open to infinite expansion, side of the eye. And with time and faith, under eye, my seeds will take. Under the nose, I'm willing to follow through on my plans and promises. The chin, and move any stagnant energy, collarbones, that are blocking me from my dreams. Under the arm, seed by seed, top of the head, I plant my future with my rock steady foundations of faith. The forehead, third eye, so it is. Amen. So think about all of this today. You know, pentacles are about money. There's a whole lot of them here. And I believe there's a lot coming for you as you make your plans and you take one step at a time. You let go of needing to know the end, to needing to be in control, and to allowing yourself to co-create with spirit. So you take one step, the spirits, God, source, universe takes 10 more for you. I love the colors here, don't you? It's really so precious. So lean into that today, seed by seed. Understand that I see you. You are loved. I see your beauty.